Hi friends, today in this video I am going to give you some tips on what to teach your 4-year-old lower kindergarten kids. There is not much new to learn because what the kindergarten kids have to learn is the same in preschool, LKG and UKG. But at each stage we take one step next to teach them elaborately. So please refer my previous video on preschool learning so you can get an idea on what to teach your lower kindergarten kids. You have to repeat the same thing: fruits, vegetables, animals, vehicles, colors, shapes, birds, flowers, but teach them elaborately. For example, when you teach them animals, differentiate as domestic, wild animals, water animals and pet animals. And also teach them animal and their babies, animal and their homes. And when you go through vehicles, you can differentiate them as road, rail and airways. Then teach them community helpers and their work and things associated with them. That is, for example, when you teach them about doctor, identify them with stethoscope, thermometer, injection, tablet, ambulance and all such things. Then teach them days of a week, months and seasons. Then give them some general awareness about themselves. Here is a chart which will let your kids to know her name, age, birthday, father and mother name, school name, etc. Then teach them body parts, tell them about family and moral values, teach them about relations and its values. Then create awareness about safety at home, on road and playground. Mold up your kids for the next level of teaching what's around us and what's going on in this world. At this stage, you are going to start English as a language. You are moving from identification to the next level. Make them clear with alphabets, both uppercase and lowercase, and teach them what's A for and all words starting from the alphabets. Make them it as a game and teach them happily. In many schools, they stop teaching cursive letters too, so consider it. Give them more puzzles on alphabets, matching capital and small letters and objects related to each other. Then, when you come to numbers, you can teach them till 100, but 50 is must. They should identify and recognize it correctly. They must be clear with counting. Teach them before, after and between numbers. At a later stage, when they are clear with numbers, give them more puzzles on numbers, joining dots, find missing numbers, zero activity and complete the pattern. Teach them 3 math concepts: same different, big small, tall short, more less, heavy light, full empty, in out. You have already introduced it in preschool level. Now give them more puzzles, worksheets in it and make them understand clearly. Then let me tell about writing. This is the main part to be taught at this stage. Let's first start with strokes. Standing line, sleeping line, left slanting line, right slanting line, left curve, right curve, up curve and down curve. Give it a daily practice for 2 months and then slowly start writing. In some schools, they first start with cursive writing and then go on with capital letters. From school to school, it varies. But from my experience, I suggest you to start with capital letters and then go on with cursive writing. Dear parents, if you are starting with cursive writing, then first teach them identification and then start practicing. It may be easy to tell, but it is a difficult task since your kids won't get up the mood of writing. But you don't give up. Allot your time for writing and make sure your kids to start at that time. If they feel too much pressure, then give them little work. But don't stop it. Once you leave your kids and let them go free, they won't then never get up the mood and they will find excuses. Make them write daily. Once even it's for 10 minutes. Also concentrate on writing numbers. Till 50 is must and teach them in tens too. Then teach them to write letters from your mother tongue. It's not a hurry task. Teach them slowly. It took me 3 months to teach capital letters and 1 month for numbers up to 10. I just went on slowly and it's enough. Take time and teach them. Then continue with fine and gross motor skill activities to strengthen finger muscles, hand and eye coordination, self-care, speech and language, and strengthen leg muscles. For better clarification of fine and gross motor skills, you can watch my previous video on preschool learning. Then give them lot of coloring activities. Continue with jumbo crayons as it will be easy for your kid to hold and it will be a practice to hold pencil. Coloring activity will give peace and pleasure to your kids. So give them lot of coloring activities. Then tell them more stories and teach them moral values. Read out English stories loud so that they can capture simple English words. Then teach them rhymes. Whether you will be singing or playing it on TV, let them hear and sing it so that your kid can get on with pronunciation and for better flow of speech. But you must take care on screen time since our kids' health is important. Then take care on food habits. Differentiate them on healthy and junk food and create awareness about them. Now you would have noted more similarities between preschool and LKG syllabus. Just we are learning out elaborately and then concentrating on writing. Additionally, we will be giving knowledge about importance of greenery, how we grow up plants and encourage them to do so. Teach them the use of dustbins. Discuss on respecting and protecting animals and birds. Then teach them basic manners like using thank you, please and sorry. Then at home, give them activities like cleaning, stone painting, making greeting card. Let them make fruit salad and lemonade. Give them clay modeling and encourage them in all such activities. You can also teach them some basic science, geography and historical concept. From my personal experience, I have taught my son map, human body, life cycle of butterfly, solar system, stories from Indian history, about mummies and all. Only the teaching matters. You have to tell them in a story format. They will really enjoy it. This will be a great challenge for you parents. Happy parenting at home. For better clarification, you can refer my blog. I have given the link below and I have mentioned some activity books too. Thank you friends.